Okay, so it's not recording, it just decided to go live. And that's why I called this a test. Well, since I'm here, and I was going to do a pre-record, but I think I hit the wrong button, I'll just start it up now. Yo, 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 it's your boy, the insurance junkie, your fiduciary fella, the all-star advisor, Alonzo Hall, and I've returned today to whap and tap on your head with some welcoming to financials. So, I was speaking to a gentleman whom I do business with, brother by the name on Instagram of the Congurus. And he is a brother that I do real estate with. And he said, bro, you teach this stuff really well. Have you ever thought of like putting out information to help train new agents? Now, he's a realtor himself. He's not a financial services professional. But, I did real estate with him. So anyway, real quick, this is going to be fast. This is probably going to be like 5 minutes or less. I'm going to share something with y'all real quick because this is what I'm going to start doing. This will likely be behind a paywall because this is very important information. But this right here, what I'm sharing with you, is one of the securities books that I have. I have a multitude of them, but this is the SIE. Second edition because the SIE is new. It came out in 2018. So they haven't updated it in 2021. They'll probably update it in 2022. They update every 2 years. So this is the full Kaplan, because I only go to the premier schools. I don't go to Ad Banker or Prime America School or nothing like that. I go to Kaplan, and this is their actual book for the series SIE. I also have the series 6, 63, 65. Let's take a look at that actually. Let's go ahead and do the series 65. Now that's your investment advisor book, which is this here. Let me increase this so y'all can see that. And again, this is the Series 65. Okay, I also have the Series 7. I also have the Real Estate License Exam Manual. Right? So, the crazy thing is sometimes people will have these licenses and they'll be like, well, I'm hoity-toity. I got the license. That other guy doesn't have it. No, I have the licenses. But you'll notice, generally, like my buddy Dave Kinder, we got rid of those FINRA licenses because we can beat the shit out of your investments with just an insurance product. But, people like to see these licenses because it feels better psychologically to them. Very similar to like my man Savings Minus Debt will tell y'all folks. You psychologically can't understand negative numbers, right? So you'll put somebody in a position where I own this home. No, you don't. The bank owns it. Well, no, but I make $5,000 a month. Well, no, you don't, because at the end of the day, you owe money. Salute, lover boy. Yeah, I'm actually just doing a quick test. But what I was saying was I'm showing off here some of the exam manuals. So this, again, is the license exam manual for the Series 65. And again, I go to Kaplan Financial Education for all of my licensure. Now, these are the digital versions. And right now I am, hold up. Right now I am chilling in my room because I can't be in the living room right now or my home office because my wife is locking it up. So I'm about to put on the camera just because in this test, I want to show y'all a couple of things. So the first two I showed y'all were other books. But let's start this camera. Boom. So that's the life and health insurance exam manual. It's a pretty thick manual, as you can see, right? So that's one. Hold on. Okay. As y'all can see me, yeah. You know what? I keep it all the way 1,000. I'm laying in my bedroom on the floor because I don't want to sit on my $15,000 king size bed. Like, I ain't no shame in my game. Like I said, also, this is swag given to me by State Farm, because they want me to sell their product to you. I got my floor pillows here. These are actually separate pillows. Actually, let me show off a little bit. Because, like I said, like I like to tell people, I only wear Calvin Klein underwear, right? But it's even deeper than that, right? I'm going to show you. Like I said, my $15,000 mattress, but only Calvin Klein underwear. I also only sleep on Calvin Klein pillows, at least on my bed. Now, on my floor, I'm a dude from the hood, right? So you'll laugh because me and my wife complains all the time. She's like, we got this extra expensive $15,000 ass mattress, and you like to sleep on the floor. I literally sleep on the floor, even though I got this $15,000 king size mattress. I don't know what it is, man. I prefer the floor. But so that is the life insurance exam manual. This is my property and casualty insurance exam manual. And the only reason I don't have this from Kaplan is because Kaplan doesn't offer the PNC license or the property and casualty. So those are just my insurance licenses. And if you'll notice, these books are both thicker than a Snicker, right? Now, let me show you another book. This book is, again, which one is this? This is the SIE, the one that I just showed you in the PDF. You see how much thinner this is for all those investment advisors, right? You see how much thinner this book is than the damn life and health insurance book? You see that? This is a pretty big book, right? So now, let's take another look. What other books do I have here? Oh, wait. Not only that, I also have the Series 63. Yeah, that's because I guess I am technically a fully fledged financial advisor. It says sleeping on the floor helps with pain at times. Yeah, that's true. But listen, man, my wife be mad because she like, you spent $15,000 on this damn bed. It is what it is. What's this one? This is the Series 6 Top Off Exam Manual. Okay? And then what's this one? And this is, of course, the Series 65 License Exam Manual. I'm going to have to go and grab it. Let me put these books back under my laptop because I had these books under my laptop. Therefore, so that's mad books to read and study. Listen, this is why I get pissed off when you have fake ass financial gurus like him 500 or Tony the Closer or Wall Street Trapper, right? So y'all know, I don't know if you know, some people who follow me know my man JT the Pocket Watcher. Great guy, by the way. He's a CFP, Certified Financial Planner. He's actually legit, right? So he goes in and he talks about a lot of these folks who, you know, I'm gonna start hitting y'all in the head for real because, you know, we get tired of these fake ass fakes. And then y'all go and pay $3,500 for these fake ass shits, and you know you don't get the real deal. Let's see. I wanted to ask you about what's the best way to become an insurance or real estate broker or advisor. Art, what's going on, brother? How are you? So Polo, actually, that's a great question. So there's two separate ways. Firstly, as far as an insurance advisor or broker, there's no requisites. So the easiest way to become an insurance agent or broker, if you're talking about life and financial, if you're talking about this, which is property and casualty or car insurance, there's a different process. And I'll go through that now since you've asked. And salute to everyone who's come up here. I do have to be short. I guess it did go over 5 minutes, such is life. But I've noticed that when I start to go live, folks like to come in and they like to hear me because I guess I give it, you know, the real raw. But if you'd like to actually become a licensed financial professional, that's what we actually call ourselves. But an insurance broker on the life and financial side, the first thing you will do is you can actually go to where I go, Kaplan Financial Education, and purchase your study exam manuals and then study. Earn Your Leisure is difficult. So Earn Your Leisure is, they're kind of legit, but they just bring a lot of scammers on. But I understand why. What ends up happening is They're black dudes, they're legit kind of, and they're trying to get everybody some kind of traction. Just the way y'all support me, right? I come out here and there's a bunch of folks in these space who are like, yo, y'all need to go see Alonzo. Go give this brother a chance. Go see him. So that's exactly what Earn Your Leisure is doing. They've kind of got their stuff. Now, they do charge money, and listen, get your bag the way you get your bag, but they're just trying to give exposure to a bunch of young, generally black individuals who may not be able to get in there. Now, they also have the Vault, and they deal with a brother by the name of Ash Cash, who is legit. So I tend to believe that they are a little more legit than a lot of the people that come on to their panel. So now, Polo, to continue answering your question, when you're looking at getting into the life insurance industry, let me show you the book that belongs to that. So you just want to basically get this manual, read it from cover to cover, right? And then go take the state exam. Technically, you're supposed to take a school exam. And then once you take the school exam, which Kaplan will give you, excuse me, you'll then get the state exam. So, for example, this isn't the end. This says CE $59. Now, it's substantially more to get the original book. Each one of these books is between $150 and $300 that I've shown you. So let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, about $3,000 worth of books right there, right? But then there's also continuing education. That's what you see here for $59 CE, because every 2 years, everyone has to go through what's called continuing education and renew their license. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta go grab some water and another book. It's somewhere. It's probably on the bookshelf. All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. I had to go grab some stuff, and my wife was laughing at me because I told y'all in my other video, black women ruin good black men, and I told her that I wanted some chocolate chip cookies, and then she said, oh, well, bake them yourself, and I told her I don't want to bake them myself because they always come out wrong. And she said, oh, well, figure it out. And I told you, the black women, they done spoiled the black men because I went and I made the cookies and I thought they were going to come out good, but no, they're burnt. Now, don't get me wrong, because when it comes time to grill, you catch me on that grill, I'm a problem. This is my business card. CG Wealth Solutions Group. Alonzo Hall, the All-Star Advisor, a licensed financial professional. Now, a couple other things I wanted to show y'all. This is my swag box from the CAAFP, the Virtual Conference of African American Financial Professionals. Okay? This is hosted by the American College of Financial Services. So, Polo, I say all that to say that's how you become a insurance broker. I was looking for another book that I have, which is the tax book, so I can show you how to also study to be a tax preparer. Because you don't want to stop getting ripped the fuck off by places like Liberty Tax and Jackson Hewitt, etc., etc. Why do I say that? Because those companies charge you starting about $600 for a simple 1040, then up to $50 per page. So when you come with 17 W-2s thinking, go ahead, they just raping you. So I want to show y'all some other books I read as well, but first let me finish answering Polo's question. So, to become a real estate agent and then a broker, there's a few different things you need to do. First of all, to become a real estate agent, you have to be sponsored by a real estate company. So you first got to go and interview and get the job at a real estate company, and then they will allow you to go to real estate school to get your real estate license. Now, you can skip that step and go straight to real estate school first, but you still have to go to a company. So the only way that you will actually get your license with a real estate license is you can go ahead and pass the real estate school and the real estate state exam, but the state won't give you your license until you're sponsored by a company. A company that I would recommend for newbies is Coldwell Banker. Why? Because Coldwell Banker happens to be the largest real estate company in the planet, one of the best real estate companies, and they have some of the best training. Give me 1 second. I actually have a call coming in. Yo, brother, what's going on? I am actually on live.
Oh, you live?
Yeah, I'm live and in the cut, man. You right here with me. I got you on speaker.
Oh, what's good, man?
I'm doing well. You got any? You shoot me some questions, man. I'll answer them for the world.
Hey, you know what? I actually have a business question that I know for certain I can't put out there in the world.
Okay.
This is one of those questions I know for certain I can't put out in the world.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. I will join you on your panel though. Give me a couple of seconds and I'll crank it up. But then, but yeah, these are grown men questions.
Okay. Well, I'm not doing a panel at the moment. I wasn't even intending to be that long. And I do have an appointment at 8 o'clock. So let me go. You can definitely, come tune in. I'm actually just showing people some of the books and stuff that I study. Because a lot of this stuff, man, people wonder where I get this knowledge from, and it's not just I don't pull it out my ass.
That's what they think. That's what they think of some of the things are. So let me see here. Let me see. I'm on your site. Okay, I see you that you're live.
Right? Yeah, no problem.
Okay. All right. There you go.
Salute, brother.
Salute.
Yeah, I was sitting here telling people how I'm sitting on the floor next to my my $15,000 king size bed, and I showed off my Calvin Klein pillows because all I wear is Calvin Klein underwear. But then I got my Walmart pillows right here because I like to sleep on the floor, and my wife is bugged out by it. She's like, "We got this extra expensive ass bed, and you sleep on the floor most days." And I'm like, "The floor is comfortable."
Right.
Yeah,
sometimes. Yeah, because when you sleep on the floor, you like to stay grounded. Your body grounds itself out. So that's the whole thing, man.
Facts.
That's the whole thing. But I do have some business questions that I think that you can help me out with because I'm in the capital
accumulation phase.
Capital accumulation stage. Yeah.
Okay, that's actually very good. You actually have met me at the right time. I just affiliated back with a company called David Allen Capital, so I actually do help fund businesses too. So let me finish up here, and we'll definitely get back to it.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Can you do it tonight, or are you available tonight or tomorrow?
Yeah, no. I'll be available tonight. You know me, brother. I don't sleep. I'm always in the. I don't watch TV no more. All I do is watch YouTube. So,
Okay.
That's it, brother.
Yeah, because I got a goal for this year.
Okay.
And I'm gonna need to put. I'm on. Hey, it's all hands on deck.
Copy.
All right.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Over and out.
Peace. So, as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Let me start the music back up. All right, there we go. So, in order to become that real estate broker, like I said, Chaos, what's going on, brother? In order to become that real estate broker, Polo, like I said, you do need to be sponsored by a company. So you go ahead and you interview, you get hired. And like I said, one of the best companies is Coldwell Banker. They have really, really strong training. Now, if you're really strong at what you do in real estate, then the best company to go to is Prudential, which you guys know as Douglas Elliman Real Estate. But that's Prudential. The reason I like Coldwell Banker and Prudential, they are international real estate companies. You'll also be familiar with them from TV shows like $1 Million Listing New York, $1 Million Listing LA, $1 Million Listing Miami. So these are where you get your celebrity houses, and generally those companies sell them. There's also BHHS, which is Berkshire Hathaway Housing Services. They're only prestigious because of the name of Berkshire Hathaway, but they're really not all that good. And most wealthy people will call Berkshire Hathaway. Some snobs will call it Berkshire, but it's Berkshire Hathaway. The other one is Sotheby's International Real Estate, and the other one is Christie's International Real Estate. But Christie's and Sotheby's are more for the wealthy people who are doing auctions, etc. You really don't want your real estate there. Put it with a well-named company: Century 21, Remax, Keller Williams, Coldwell Banker, so on and so forth. Now, in order to become a real estate broker, you have to get X amount of what's called points. So you have to have a certain amount of sales transactions under your belt, as well as at least 2 years of actual operating experience as a licensed realtor. Now, you can actually get around the sales in your points if you meet certain parameters, again, with the time frame. So I'm not going to be too long. I just want to show you a couple of other books. So one of the books that I look at here, actually I got to find my other one. This is How Much Money Do I Need to Retire? Right? Great read. Another book, and this was suggested to me by my man, Rael. Family Wealth Transition Planning. Right? Advising families with small businesses. Now, this is an oldie but goodie. This one needs an update because this was written in about the 80s, but this one is about retiring tax-free. So now, if you're looking, Polo, to be a full-fledged fiduciary financial advisor, you will need what's called sponsorship. And you'll need to get certain securities licenses, as well as your insurance licenses. Then you're a full-fledged advisor. But the best way to go about it is to just start with your insurance license and learn that. Because once you learn insurance, to be honest, it pretty much whips the ass of everything else. Now, I did want to show you, there's another book I have called How to Make Money Off of the IUL, or 25 Ways to Get Rich Using the IUL, which is the Indexed Universal Life. That's that infinite banking concept. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Yo, what up, bro? You back at the crib?
Yeah.
Facts. I'm live right quick. I got an 8 o'clock appointment, and I have another client that I need to speak to. That's why I love doing this internet shit, bro. Say hello to the people.
How you doing?
And everybody, remember, this is my brother right here. This is Chronicle Matt. Make sure you go follow his channel, Perfect Imperfection Studios. Like I said, that's the brother that did the first interview with me and talked to me about the why of why I got into insurance. And I explained, 2008, 3 days before Mother's Day, I got shot 5 times in front of my mother. And he actually recently experienced something like that by being shot himself, not in front of his mom. But when he was on that hospital bed, he always tells me, listen, the only thing I could think about was my wife and kid while I was bleeding out on that hospital bed. So it's really reality raps. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've been going for 25 minutes, almost a half hour there. I'm not going to hold y'all up too long because now I got phone calls and stuff going on. And I intentionally answered both of them on live because I'm a person who really lives the life that I kind of talk about, right? So, you know, not saying anybody else is capping, but I know there's a lot of capping, a lot of fluff and stuff for this internet. Nicer, what's going on? How you doing today? So again, those are some of the books. Actually, before I end that, give me 1 second. Let me stop this camera. I'm gonna actually show y'all one more of the books because I want to see if I can find it. Give me 1 second. Let me go back to my bookcase and see if I can find these other books. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish this up. Make this quick phone call. And then, well, definitely, I think we need to do our record because I got an 8 o'clock tonight, bro. So, like I said, I just been going through mad shit, bro. But definitely, we're gonna get together because you know how it go. So let me hold up. I'm gonna put you over here on the side with me, Brody. All right. So, a couple of other articles that I want to show y'all. This is the IFA, or the International Franchise Association. Like I told y'all, I owned a Allstate in Brooklyn franchise. All right. And I told y'all I used to work for a company called Web.com, which is a Google company back in the day. IFA, Supplier Forum, Web.com for Enterprise. Shout out to my man K Business Podcast because he actually promotes a lot of this type of stuff. And I'm only shout out the ones that I you know what I'm saying, either I follow, even if they don't follow or speak back on me, like my man Anton Daniels, and also Conversations with King, who they had their spats, and then Everything Everyday Podcast, who has his beef. He calls Anton Daniels the dirty pastor. It is what it is. I joke on niggas too. It be like that. Right? Now, next couple of books I want y'all to see. One is Start with Why, right? So I know in my last panel, I said there's 3 questions you want to ask your financial professional, which is, you know, how can you help me customize towards my financial goals? What's your process in making recommendations? And the third one I would actually ask is, why did you get into the business? Right? Like I said, I told you my why. 2008, 3 days before Mother's Day, I got shot 5 times in front of my mother. So as a young African-American man who knows that there's a lot of other young African-American men who go through this, I wanted to help people in that way. So another great book, and this is the writer of Infinite Self, is The Trick to Money is Having Some. Right? And then finally, like I said, I really wanted to show y'all this book because this is really important. And it says, Top 25 Ways in IUL, Index Universal Life Insurance Policy, which I've been telling motherfuckers about for the past decade. And if you check my other video With Waka Flocka, he'll do that. But I'm actually go into some excerpts on this book. Top 25 ways an IUL can secure your financial future and build a tax-free family bank. So that's, again, that infinite banking concept I was talking about. But again, you got to be very, very careful. Number one, be careful about using insurance as an investment. And this is a person who sells those products, insurance as an investment. The very reason you want to be very careful about using insurance as an investment is because you have to be very selective with the representative who sets up your insurance as an alternative investment option. They have to know how to manipulate the software and manipulate the product into a form that is beneficial for you and executes or performs the strategy that you want. Also, be very careful about anyone who tells you to buy term and invest the rest. If they say buy term and invest the rest, ask them two questions. Question number one, invest the rest of what? Because they say buy term and invest the rest like you came to them and said, hey, Alonzo, I want to spend $1,000 a month. Okay, we're going to have you spend $200 a month on term, and the other $800 is investing the rest. If they don't say that, they're fucking jerking off and coming all over your face for no reason because there's no invest the rest. They're just going to tell you how much a term policy is. Then you have to find the type of a policy that actually fits into your investment strategy. So let's check out some of the reasons here. I'm just going to read one excerpt from this book. So it says, why IUL, Indexed Universal Life. Now remember, when you're looking at life insurance, when you're looking at permanent, there's a multitude. So you have whole life. Then you have universal life. Then you have variable whole life. Then you have variable universal life. Then you have indexed universal life. So it says here, why IUL? How does it not lose money? Throughout this book, I am intentionally going to be repetitive, where I believe the message or lesson is very important to understand. Some of this material may also overlap parts of top 10 ways to avoid taxes. In chapter 6 of that book, The Rich Man's Roth, I wrote about how I discovered an IUL. I'm assuming you requested chapter 6. You read it and have a general understanding of an IUL. Indexed Universal Life, or IUL, is regulated under Internal Revenue Code 7702, IRC 7702, which a lot of agents are now talking to you about due to the tax code changes from Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Now, what happened was, even though I voted for him, Donald Trump, dumbass, did some dumb shit a few years back in changing the tax code, which is why IRC 7702 matters. What happened was, life insurance companies are based upon the bond market, which is how they are able to give you guaranteed interest rates. The guaranteed interest rate growth of a life insurance policy, just a regular whole life, was 4%. However, the bond market, due to Donald Trump, was fucking crashed and was growing at 1%. But these life insurance companies had millions of contracts going out where we're growing at 1% and we're promising you 4%. Well, that's going to be a problem. So IRC 7702 said insurance companies are going to be able to greatly increase the price come November 2021. Salute, Wally. And so, oh shit, it's December 2021. So they've already gone into effect. It was as of November 11th, 2021, IRC 7702 went into effect. So now all insurance premiums are higher and the percentage yield that you're going to get has been lowered. Thanks, Joe Biden. Now, one thing Joe Biden did do for me, even though I didn't vote for him or Kamala, they're very good for my industry because they want to do what when 2012 rolled around, when I voted for Mitt Romney instead of Barack Obama. I voted for Mitt Romney because he wanted to privatize retirement, which made a lot of sense to me because all you motherfuckers would have been coming to see me to get your retirement account. So Index Universal Life, or IUL, is regulated under Internal Revenue Code 7702 and 7702A. This tax code, last revised in 1988, regulates how much of your after-tax money can be funded into a permanent life insurance policy. There's really no cap to the annual amount you can fund into an IUL. So let's look at this. In your 401k, the max you can put into it is $20,500 a year. If you're under 50 years old, the max you can put into an IRA is $6,000. If you're any age, the max you can put into an IUL to overfund it is however much money you decide. So there really is no cap to the annual amount you can fund into an IUL. As the larger the policy, the more you can invest. Wait, didn't I just say be careful about looking at insurance as investments? But right there, right? Now, it's also talking about IRC 7702A regulates all types of cash value life insurance policies, including, what did I mention? Whole life insurance, WL, universal life insurance, UL, variable universal life insurance, VUL, and indexed universal life insurance, IUL. Okay? And then he also looks at how term insurance fits into your planning. But you see, the wealthy don't buy term and invest the rest. They buy shit like whole life or IULs. And yeah, they look at it as not a bill. They look at it as an asset. Now, a bunch of y'all read Rich Dad, Poor Dad and love Robert Kiyosaki, but in Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, and in Kiyosaki Academy, if for anyone who joined, knows that Robert Kiyosaki will explain cash value life insurance is an asset. Yet many motherfuckers I talk to want to start with term because they don't think they can afford it, or they think it's spending too much money on that permanent policy. But anyway, listen, I already been going for almost 40 minutes. I wasn't trying to go so long. So I'm going to get ready to hop off this. I got to make a couple phone calls. I got to get with my brother. Make sure y'all follow Perfect Imperfection Studios. Make sure y'all hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share, share, share. Lastly, you can contribute to channel growth by supporting. The Cash App is in the description. You can schedule a one-on-one appointment with a licensed financial professional, or you can purchase life insurance directly up to $1 million with an instant decision and no medical exam. The links will be in the description. With that being said, wipe ass, work in progress every day and see success. Wipe ass, work in progress every day and see success. Wipe ass, work in progress every day and see success. Hydrate. Hold on. He did say hydrate. Drink more water. And remember, when people challenge you, they don't challenge you to challenge you, but they challenge you to challenge you. Accept the challenge. Salute.